Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I know we're having a great day here on the channel. So we're doing something a little bit different, and I think it will be good for everybody. I am starting a new farmer on Ravenport. Something that everybody can do, everybody can play it. And this is going to be like a tutorial and a let's play all in one. It's going to be a couple different series, a couple different things we're going to do here. I'm not using any crazy mods. I'm not going to be running a harvester at 25 mile an hour through the field. All I'm going to be doing is basically a tutorial on how to start a farm, how to do contracts, how to make money, how to get rid of the weeds, how when to lime, just that whole basics of the game. So as you can see, we just started. We only own field 24, 25, 26, and 19. This area right here, that's all we own. We own nothing else on this map. This is actually one of the few times I've ever played on this map. I don't know a lot about it, so that's why I decided to do this one. So now there's a few settings that I have to change because it's just the way I play. We are going to turn the economic difficulty to easy, just so it's easier for everybody. Traffic, I am turning that off. I hate traffic. Automatic engine start, off. Stop and go braking is on. Helper can buy for right now. We may change that later. Plant withering is off. Crop destruction is on. Periodic plowing is off. Lime on. Weeds on. Autosave off. Now, I do recommend if you're playing on console, the autosave function is great. I have lost a few games that way. Dog hits the power button, kid hits the power button, and I lost about 3 hours of playing. Here, I know nobody's gonna mess with it. I am on a laptop, power goes out, I have a battery. It's going to save, or I can save it. So here I am going to change just the volumes, because environment volume, I'm going to turn it on to 30. Radio, I don't even want it on. GIU volume, I'm going to turn it off. Switch trains is off. I don't believe there's a train in this one. I don't remember. But now we are going to save the game, just because I want all my settings to save. Alright, so let's find out what equipment we have. So we've got a couple small tractors, medium tractor. Let's see, we only got the harvester. Alright, so this is all the stuff we actually have. Let's go check it out. Why is this lagging? I just changed my settings. Alright, so it looks like this field here needs to be planted. So that's what this tractor is for. Now I do believe that there's probably no seed in there, and I just threw it. And I just threw that. Get in. Alright. We are going to hook up to this. Oh, there is seed in it. Sweet. We'll go ahead and put the weight on it. And we are going to plant oats. Now, if you're wondering how to change the seed, you hit your left bumper and Y. These are all Xbox settings because I'm playing with an Xbox controller on PC. And so now we're ready to plant oats. Just for time's sake, we're going to go ahead and hire this out. So we'll go over here and do the same thing here. Hook all these up. Start the engine. And hit B to hire a worker. If you do have any questions about starting the game, playing the game, please comment down below and let me know what they are, and I will help to my best abilities. So we are in the combine now, and you need to hook the header up. Then you need to hit your left bumper and A to unfold the harvester, and then go ahead and hire this worker. Now all those workers are going, so we can actually come over here. It's going to be a while before the harvester's full. Start this guy up here, back up, hook up to this trailer, and if you look right here, right at the top of that screen where the yellow's lit up, it'll tell you how much you have in the silo. New farmers always start with crop in their silos. Not a lot, but enough. So if you look at the prices down there, and looks like canola is going for $2,250 per liter. So we come over here, and we know that's going to be a good price, so we're going to go ahead and get canola. Now it is selling for that at the ranch. So if you go into your map and find the ranch, which is right here, you can press your right stick in and hit tag with Y, and that will tag that. And then when you show up, it will actually have a green spot there, so when you pull in, you know exactly where to pull in to dump it. I think I am going to go back over this way and go up these windy hills because my driving is so awesome, right? Yeah. And this tractor is really actually it's doing a pretty good job. I figured it was going to be very low powered. But I will go ahead and drive up here. I don't think that anybody needs to know how to drive. But what I like to do is actually know that I'm right here. I need to go around this bend and then come up here and go onto the hard road and turn right. So I will meet you at the ranch. Alright, we're coming up to the ranch now, and you can see that big green light in the sky. Sorry if you can't see it before, but I want to leave my help window on. That way everybody can actually see what the buttons do. I am not playing with seasons. I rarely ever mess around with seasons. So if you want to do seasons, you could let me know, and I might do something on a map, kind of a little tutorial deal on that. Once you pull up here, it will give you the tip option down at the bottom of your screen. So you just hit right bumper and Y, or whatever it says. It might be right bumper and triangle on PlayStation. Remember, these are all Xbox controls. You can see our money is going up in the right screen, right top right of the screen. If I could talk, that'd be great. And we made $18,200. So Now we'll just turn around and go back down to the farm, and we still have 7,674 liters left in our silo. So we could either go sell that, or we have sunflowers in there that are selling for 2,600 liters or $2,600, and beans that are selling for $3,000. So what I like to do is right off the bat is get your workers going and then start doing a mass sale. Just sell everything. You don't need to save anything because you don't have animals right now. A lot of my other gameplay, I actually do save a lot of my stuff because I can cheat in money. And this one, I am not going to cheat in money at all. The only thing I'm going to do is sell and farm. That's it. There's no money cheating. I just didn't want to do it. I figured that people wanted to learn how to do it on console, so I will try and teach you to the best of my knowledge. But I will continue here, and I will meet you back at the farm. Alright, well, it just came up and said that Helper F has completed their task. If you have watched my other videos, you know that Helper F probably did not complete his task. But these fields are pretty square, so we shouldn't have a problem. But I did want to point out that it will tell you when a helper is blocked by an object, a helper is finished, or it needs the combine emptied. It will say that it's 80% full, and then it will say it has a full grain tank. It will also, if you have it so they don't buy the fertilizer and seed and lime and stuff like that, it will tell you that they quit unexpectedly empty tank. So, right there. Helper H has a nearly full grain tank, 80%. He is about done anyway, so I don't believe that he will actually fill all the way. We will come over here and check on him. And that way when he gets down to the end, he can go ahead and just unload right into this wagon. So we'll come over here and go ahead and run alongside of him. And go ahead and take what he's got. Now you can change the cruise speed if you hit your right bumper and left bumper and just move the left stick up and down. But with this short field, I don't think that I needed to set the cruise because it's right here. Now, we have all of this straw over here. And we can pick it up and sell it loose, or we can bale it and sell the bales. Bales will sell for more than loose. But to bale it, we have to have a baler. So, let's go ahead and stick. Let's see, do we have more wheat? Yes, we have plenty of wheat. Where is the best price? That is $1,200. I would really like to see that go up. So let's go ahead and empty this into the silo. And if you're using an Xbox controller like I am or whatever, you can just hit right on the D-pad and it will change to each tractor. You can also hit left and it will change back. And now you have to start the engine, because I always forget that I do that. And when a worker gets done, he shuts it off. So we want to plant this field. And since we only have a bean header, we need to make sure that we plant something we can actually harvest. And soybeans was actually up with prices. We're going to go ahead and plant this in soybeans. Alright, that worker started. Let's go ahead and come over here and fill up with some soybeans. Where was that going? Soybeans goes to Central Grain Elevator. So we need to find that on our map. And did I look right past it? I probably did. Railroad. Why am I not seeing that? Sawmill. Okay. Oh, there it is. So, go ahead and tag that. Alright, well, I'm going to take that up there and then come back and we will try and lease a baler so we can get that baled up. What is the best route to take? We can take this way here. Well, alright. So I will go ahead and go up there and show you guys what that looks like up there. And then we'll look at leasing a baler. And the only reason we're going to lease is because right now we're trying to save money. We don't need to buy a baler. And leasing it is a lot cheaper than buying right off the bat. So I will see you in a minute. Alright, we're almost to the Central Grain Elevator. As you can see the light in the sky. We will come up here and sell our soybeans up here. So these are some pretty big fields around here. I would love to end up owning those here eventually. And that way we can definitely get a lot more grain off of it and be able to make a lot more money. Don't think that was a driveway, but we're going to take it anyways. Come up here. And this green light will always be where you need to sell the product. But once again, got our tip down there at the bottom. And we'll go ahead and dump it in. Alright. $24,339. Awesome. And we still have some soybeans left. We still have another 11,000, oh no, 7,000 liters left. Uh-oh, helper C. So right here, and helper C is blocked by an object. Just go ahead and hit your right on the D-pad. And I should have known better, but I did not move this guy out of the way. So let's move him over here, because we are going to need to be in this field here when we start baling it. So let's go ahead and right on the D-pad back over to our tractor. And let's head back to the farm. Alrighty, we're back at the farm. So let's go get a baler. Go and park this guy here. Now, you can hit your select button, is what I call it, and get a baler this way. Come over into baling technology, and we can get one of these balers. And this is a square baler. if you have not seen my baling tutorial, go check it out, and it will teach you about baling. But to lease this, it's $5,355. But we also have to look at, it also requires 140 horsepower. So, if we're back at this screen and we hit Y to look at our garage, we need to make sure that we have a tractor that has 140 horsepower. And all three of these do. So, doesn't really matter which one we take. But we are going to take this guy right here. So, I'm going to start the engine first. And come over and drop the weight and the seeder off. Oh yes, you've seen me drive to that field and crop destruction is on, but if the crop is not grown, then it will not destroy it. So we're going to drop the weight off, and we're going to drop the seeder off, and we're just going to head over to the shop. While we are here, there is the shop. We're going to go ahead and right click on it and tag it. And I will show you how to buy and lease stuff from the actual shop instead of going into that menu. So we'll head to the shop and I will show you. Alright, we are at the shop and there's our green light in the sky. Just come up here and we'll get out. Now, this over here is the ATM. If you come up here and press your left stick in, you can check your finances on what you have spent money on and what you've made money on. The red is negatives and the white is positives. You made money on the white ones and spent money on the red ones. Down at the bottom, you see you can borrow money. I do believe you can borrow $500,000. So if that's something you want to do to get more equipment, better equipment, you can go ahead and do that. But you do have to repay it. If you go to the little basket here, it brings you back up to this menu. So we're going to go ahead and go in here to this baler, and we're going to lease. Do you want to lease? Yes. Okay. And there it is. So be back in here. And make it difficult to back up to it. Hit A and hook it up. And now we head back to the farm. Alright, we are back at the farm. We will go ahead and bale this and then lease a auto load bale trailer. So, to turn this on, left bumper, A to unfold. Then you need to hit left bumper and B to lower the pickup, and X, left bumper and X to turn it on. And we are picking up straw. You can see that down at the bottom right corner that we are actually picking it up. Or you can go into this view and see that it is disappearing. So we will get this completely done and get as much as we can out of it. And then we will get the trailer and sell the bales. But don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell and turn it to all notifications so you don't miss a thing on the channel. I'd hate for you guys not to see something and it actually teach you something. If you guys are looking for things and don't know how to do something, please comment and let me know, and I will definitely try and figure it out and make a video about that. Alrighty, we are done with that. So let's go ahead and left bumper and X to turn it off, and then left bumper and Y to unload the finished bales. Or bale. And we're just gonna end up losing 3,542 liters. That's not good. So, go ahead and disconnect there. Hit your select button. Hit Y. And then if you hit your X, it'll say leased items. And you can hit A and return it. And it is gone. So, we need a way to pick these up. Go into baling technology. You can get these mods here from the mod hub to pick up these. They're auto load bale trailers. So we will go ahead and get the square bale one, and we will lease it for $867. And it will be back at the shop. So we'll run back to the shop, grab that, and come back and load it up. Then we'll find out where the best prices for bales are. Alright, and when you go into that menu and lease or buy anything, it is just going to be here waiting for you at the shop. So you can just back up, pick it up, and go back to the farm. You didn't have to get out and go to the little basket there or anything like that. It's just sitting there waiting for you. Alright, we're back at the farm. Let's go ahead and press left bumper and X. That way it's in operating position, and it will go ahead and pick up the bales when you run next to them. Boop, there it is. So, since we only have 4 bales, I don't think the prices are going to be good enough to sell just 4 bales. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to unload them here, and wait till we have more. Since we did plant oats over there, we can go ahead and left bumper and Y, hold left bumper and move our stick, and Y again. We'll unload them. So, I did forget about this field right here. It is field 19, and it needs planted. We should have been doing that. So we will come back over here. Let's see what our planter needs for power. And it needs 85 horse. So we could actually keep this tractor for selling our grain, because it does go 11 mile an hour faster than this one here. Start the engine. I left it running when I got out of it. So if we come over here and pick up the weight, if this one will pick up a weight, I don't know if it will or not. No, it will not. So let's see how bad this messes with it. Doesn't seem to mess with it too bad. So we'll come over here to field 19, and we're gonna go ahead and do soybeans once again in this field, since they are better prices for this here. So let's go ahead and start him working. I'll switch over to this guy here and start plowing this field up. Now we are going to have to get some money, because we need a sprayer and a spreader, because we're going to need to put lime on and fertilizer. So let's look at our options. We have in crop production, we have these sprayers here. So we're looking at $38,000 for these two, and they only require, oh, they don't have a horsepower requirement. But these won't work on our tractor that has a planter on it. We'll have to use one of the cases, because it doesn't have a 3-point in the front. So let's go ahead and buy these. That gets us a sprayer. Now we need a fertilized spreader so we can get lime on. And unfortunately, this one doesn't do lime, but this one does. It's also $39,000. So let's go ahead and get that. And do we want the discs on it? Oh man, that adds $8,000 to it. But we do have the money. So let's go ahead and buy this. Okay. So we bought the sprayer and the extra tank and the spreader. Now, what are we going to do to make that $85,000 back? We could come over here and sell this grain here. Or we could do contracts. Do a contract, you come over here and you see what they are. This is transport items from dairy station to the ranch. I'm gonna guess that I need a pickup truck or a flatbed to do any, or a tanker to do any kind of transporting. Don't really want to do that. But fertilizer. I could take the dry fertilizer spreader that I just got and use it on the fertilizing, or I could use the sprayer. We could do harvesting because we do have a harvester, but it's awful small and would take a lot of time. And this one pays $18,000. Now it's field 11. Where is field 11? 1411. That is a huge field. So let's go ahead and just sell something that's going to pay good for right now. And then we will get into doing contracts probably tomorrow. So if I can jockey this around, there we go. We need to find out what pays. What is the best paying one right now? And that would still be soybeans at the Central Grain Elevator. So let's get some soybeans. And can we put a cover on that? Nope, we can't put a cover on this one. So we will go ahead and go sell these and jump that. That way we can make some more money. That's what it's all about. But that is going to wrap it up for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, folks, have a wonderful day.